Agents, welcome back to HQ. Now, before today's briefing goes live in your spirit, if this channel has ever helped you stand firmer, think clearer, or walk bolder in your faith, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a kingdom approved like, and share it with another agent in the field. Why? Because someone needs permission to stand up today. And without further ado, today's mission is codenamed Fight Back. Agents, some people think that because we're Christians, we're punks, that we can't speak up, that we can't defend ourselves, that we're required to let people mistreat us, abuse us, disrespect us, and spit on our faith, and we're supposed to just take it. And here's the wild part. Some Christians believe that too. But let me make this very clear. That's not a requirement, that's a choice. Now don't get it twisted. Patience is required. No debate there. But Galatians 5:22 and 23 says, the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness. See, patience is mandatory, but tolerance of abuse is not. There's a thin line between patience and tolerance, and too many people confuse the two. Patience is like fine wine. You learn it, you practice it, you let it mature. And just like wine pairs best with cheese, patience pairs best with kindness. Patience and kindness, the foundation of every healthy relationship, family, friendships, marriage, business, everything. 1 Corinthians 13:4 says, love is patient and kind. But notice what's not listed there: tolerance. Jesus never told us to tolerate abuse. He told us to love. But love doesn't mean being a doormat. Matthew 10:16 even says, be as shrewd as snakes and harmless as doves. You can be gentle and firm. You can be kind and set boundaries. So let me tell you how that matters and why. See, I was at church one day and I had my vehicle parked in a way that blocked someone in. That's on me. I own that. But here's the thing. See, I was standing right next to my vehicle. Instead of asking me to move it, the husband decided to drive up onto the curb, try to back out at an angle, and destroyed their own bumper. Then he gets out and starts berating me. I apologized, genuinely, repeated, because yes, I made it inconvenient. But the damage, that was the result of their choice, not mine. Then the wife steps in and says, oh my God, don't give me that crap. You Christians always think you're better than everyone else and lie all the time. And right there, she mistook my patience for weakness. But patience doesn't mean accepting false accusations. Kindness doesn't mean agreeing with lies. See, Proverbs 26:4 and 5 says, don't answer the foolish arguments of fools, or you will become as foolish as they are. Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation. Translation: discernment matters. Sometimes you stay quiet, sometimes you speak up. Jesus flipped tables. Paul defended himself. And David fought back. None of them tolerated abuse, but all of them walked in righteousness. See, you are not required to tolerate disrespect. You are not required to accept lies. You are not required to stay silent to protect someone else's comfort. Stand firm, speak wisely, and set boundaries. Ephesians 6:13 reminds us, put on every piece of God's armor so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Agents of God, understand, patience is required. Tolerance is optional. Mission complete. Agents dismissed.